You brought up phony scandals. That's like, seriously, that's like throwing red meat in the middle of dogs. So I've got to ask you this question. What phony scandals? Do you think the IRS scandal is a phony scandal?
I think what we've seen is inappropriate activity that the president came out and forcefully said he would not tolerate, and that he installed somebody at the IRS to take care of. What we have seen from Republicans is cherry-picked information based on investigations that turns out to be only one side of the story. Again and again and again, if you look up on Capitol Hill, when Chairman Issa and others have selectively released information and refused to release the full facts show that the story is quite different. And I think you can, it's demonstrated by the way that the press has, gotten extremely excited about the potential for a scandal and basically dropped it when the facts have come out. The president will not tolerate poor performance or inappropriate activity at any agency, and when he finds out about it, he acts on it. But he's focused on the economy, Joe. He's not focused on, pretend scandals that Republicans on Capitol Hill want to turn into partisan skirmishes. Yeah.
Jay, I want to get to the economy because obviously that's the most important thing. We have to clean up this one thing, though. I mean, you say that there's cherry-picked information on the side. Let's just take the IRS scandal. The fact is it's far different than what you said. At the beginning, you said it was just the Cincinnati office, and then we find out more people in Washington are involved, and then this past week we found out, despite what any of us think of the investigations on Capitol Hill, and I see you smiling, I don't know that there's anything to smile about, that it wasn't a couple of crazy people in Cincinnati, that this information actually went up to the chief counsel of the IRS, which was one of two political appointees by the President of the United States and the entire IRS. So it doesn't sound phony to me, Jay.
Joe, I greatly appreciate that is the line that is being pushed by Republicans who want Washington to be focused on scandals instead of the economy.
No,
Wait,
Jay,
Joe,
that doesn't work. Is that the truth or not, Jay? Is that the truth or not? You said, Jay, that this was limited to Cincinnati. That wasn't true.
No.
I want to talk about the economy, but talk to me. Don't give me talking points, because that doesn't work on this show. And you've been here long enough to know it doesn't work on this show.
Okay.
So answer my question, and then let's talk about the economy.
When you get to the question, I'll answer it. Here it is. What we said all along. I gave you the question, and you decided to fight me, Jay. So stop your games with me. We've known each other for too long. I'm not playing your games. I'm not somebody you talk down to from your podium. Answer my question, Jay. Joe, please, let me answer it. There is no question that activity that occurred at the at the IRS was inappropriate, and the president made clear that he wanted to take care of it, and he appointed somebody who's doing that. What we said all along was based on the IG's report, which said that the activity was in Cincinnati, and the IG report and every bit of evidence that has come out since then makes clear that no one at the White House was involved at all or even knew about what was happening. And that has not changed, Joe. And the Republicans immediately said that it was about something much bigger than it turned out to be because they wanted it to be a scandal. But Joe, look, I accept that we need to get to the bottom of what happened at the IRS, and we need to make sure that our government is performing in a way that Americans can be proud of. But we also need to focus on the economy. And what's frustrating, I think, for so many Americans is that we're not here in Washington focused on the things that matter most. And that's how do we make the middle class more